So I think most of you know this, but just in case you don't, we are also on the Instagram and the book face at 5.2.love. So you can follow us there as well. In fact, a couple days ago, we did a little advertisement for these little sack things. We love these things. We put our babies in it and it helps them sleep well. And after we did the post, there were a couple people, two to be exact, that were actually somewhat offended that we advertised on our social media page. Which brings us to the question, are we going to advertise on our social media platforms? You know, we might. I don't know if we're the type that are going to constantly do like in-your-face type advertisements, but we may have some subtle things here and there, just little things that we like. We'll make sure they're products that we enjoy. But the main, boy, that is so bold. That is good. But the main thing is that you know, we're just gonna share our journey with you guys. So, oh hey, there's my son Landon. Landon, come over and give your dad a hug. I love you, buddy. How are you?
Good.
You having a good day? What'd you do today?
I went swimming.
Swimming? This kid is the best swimmer. Like, he's just swims like a fish. He gets out there and he's just so good at it. But anyway, we hope you guys are all doing well and enjoying your summer so far. You loving your summer?
Yeah.
I am too. Like, I think that maybe I'll take you swimming a little later on. You think that'd be fun?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. We have been reading your comments. In fact, our last video had more comments than any other video. I think it's because we said we'll read your comments. We had like 800. So I have been reading them all. I read some to Jamie, but not all of them. but one of us goes through them and it's usually me.
Killing me with your breath.
I'll brush later. I'll brush later.
I'm dying. I'm dying.
I had a little Italian. Okay, I'll aim it this way. Anyway,
oh, wow.
One question we want to address. Well, there's a couple things. People want us to talk about the pregnancy. They want us to talk about the delivery, all of that stuff. We are going to cover those topics. We need like a good sit down, dedicated time to hit such huge topics, but they're coming. But let's do one question. Some people wanted to know how we met. Go, sweetheart.
You want me to tell a story?
Yeah.
Because we each have different versions. So when I was 13, we lived in the same neighborhood, the same church community.
But the age difference?
He was 16 and I was 13. Huge difference, right?
At those ages, yes.
I remember him. He doesn't remember me.
Fast
I
forward.
had my crazy 90s bangs going on.
They were amazing. Fast forward several years, my sister lines us up on a blind date. And we hit it off pretty quick. Like, I knew I liked her, like, the second I met her. I'm like, I like this girl a lot. And so we kind of fell for each other pretty quick. But then Jamie's like, do you remember we used to be, like, in the same church group? And I was like, yeah.
That conversation was so funny.
Were
we newlyweds or we were engaged then?
We were engaged. Yeah. But I had no recollection at all. But again, I was 16, she was 13. You know how it is.
Those 13-year-olds, you notice who's 16 around you.
Picture bangs. Bangs that cover this beautiful face.
My calic right here, yeah, where they just shot straight up.
I didn't even notice. So I knew I loved Jamie actually after like a few dates. I could just tell what a special person she is. It doesn't take long to be around Jamie and just absolutely adore her. So then I was smart enough to talk her into marrying me.
Actually, I asked him, said, so when do you want to get married?
Isn't that cool?
Well, I knew he was the guy for me when I went to your sister's house. It was Easter, and we have a lot of nieces and nephews. And at the time, Chaz, I think, was 3, and he ran up to Skyler, and he said, Uncle Skyler, Uncle Skyler. And he just hugged you. And I said, I want to marry that guy, somebody that's great with kids. And children, you know, you can tell who they love and who they don't.
And we have lots of children now. So another goal we have is to get Jamie vlogging more. Jamie doesn't like, she loves vlogging, but she doesn't like picking up the camera as much as I do. I have no problem picking up a camera in the middle of anything.
I just feel so awkward.
You were not awkward. You're fantastic.
I was a dancer growing up, and dancing, you don't have to say anything.
comment if she's fantastic, because she is, and people do want more of you.
I'm learning a lot.
I'm going to send Jamie out this evening to go and do a little private, quick little vlogging.
Maybe I'll go check out the new Target.
Check out the new Target and take the camera with you. And just go crazy.
In Target.
Go fight win. Let's do it.
Katie and I are getting out of the house. She's come over to help me tonight. I am having a really hard time just getting out the front door because I'm such a helicopter mom now. But I can do this. Skyler had to force me out the door. I think just a hard pregnancy. I'm just really a mama bear now.
And
so
first time sister out of your time out of your house
some
in a
sister
while.
time is going to be great. We're heading to Target. They have redone the Target here in St. George, so I'm gonna go check it out. Yeah, I like this one. This sounds cool.
Yeah, remodel Target here. A lot of us here in St. George, Utah have a hard time with change, at least I do. So a lot's changed for me in 6 months. Maybe I'll decorate my house one day. Don't know when that day will be. Oh, like baby stuff.
Oh my gosh.
That's cute.
Those are adorable. Are you recording me right now?
Yes.
Oh gosh.
I love that top you're wearing.
Why, thank you. You gave it to me.
We're really digging these green boxes. They remind us of the show called The Midwife. Have you guys seen the show? I love that show. It's a celebration of sisterhood and
Having children.
Yeah, having children.
Family.
I'm loving this stuff. You got this. I need that sign. Skyler Scott, I need this too. See how cute this is? 5 to love. Love it.
I just got back from our P.O. box and got some mail. When you have a baby, a lot of people you know and love will send you stuff. When you have 5 babies at the same time, a lot of people you don't know that are really nice send you stuff. So like we'll get boxes like this all the time. I try and go every few days so that the P.O. box people don't get upset, because this obviously doesn't fit in the box. They have to like stack it up and above. But our P.O. box people are nice. They've never been upset, but I just don't want to. I just want to keep that good relationship. But yeah, it's like we have a lot of stuff that comes in. We're like stuff hoggers. There's gotta be a word for that. Is it hoarders? No, it's stuff hoggers. Our van doesn't fit in our garage. So I guess I could have got a little closer. Pretty close to the wall. It's slightly on a diagonal, and I still can't close it. So we actually have a plan. What we're going to do is, a lot of people ask about our home, or we get the kids in nurseries. We actually don't really have a room for everyone yet. We really don't want to move because we really, really love where we live and we love our neighborhood. So the plan is, I'm trying to figure out a way to build out this garage. It's a 3-car garage, and to have like 2 bedrooms. There'd be a bedroom with this window, and then right here would be another bedroom. So we'd have like a boys and girls nursery. And then one thing our home doesn't have is we don't have any sort of playroom. And I think we're gonna need it. So we would have tons of room up in this area where the big van is to maybe do a playroom, and then maybe a bathroom here. So we're working on that. Hopefully that works out. The craziest thing just happened. I had like an hour and 15-minute nap, which is amazing. Thank you, Jamie. Jamie let me take a nap today, and I actually fell asleep.
He had said something like he wanted to wake up at 4 p.m. So I tiptoed into his room and he was dead asleep. And I just said, "Sweetheart," and he just woke up all startled and
scared the tar out of me. I was like in the deepest realms sleep. I screamed. She's like, "I'm sorry, I did whisper." She did.
It's 4 p.m.
Tell us really quick. One, our boys are gone. I was gonna play with them. Where they go?
They went to go see The Incredibles with Grandma Smith.
Lucky. I might take them to see it again because I really want to see that.
Me too, yeah.
We should do that for a date.
Yes.
That'd be romantic. So they're out and about. But I heard when I was sleeping something cool happened.
Exciting news. Today was the first day, just about an hour ago, that Logan smiled at me. It wasn't a full-on smile. It was just a slight smile, but he lit up when he saw me. And it made me feel so happy.
That's awesome.
Sweet.
This is the first time I was holding Daisy here, and she looked at me and she started yawning, and then she's like, I love you, Dad. Not really. But that would be cool.